it's a girl. Peeling and mouldy silicone is not only a health hazard, but if you leave it too long, the ceiling below is quickly going to suffer too. I've done a few resealing jobs in my time and know what to look for now when either saying yes or preserving my sanity and declining. If this had been a potential customer's, I'd have run a mile, but sadly, this is my hearing aid beige family bathroom, where we scrub clean our twin boys who splash more water than a miniature elephant. Step 1. Dry off any water, and if your shower head drips, bring it below the silicone line and into the bath. Step 2. Use a solvent sealant remover. This one from Toolstation is the easiest to use as it has a spray. This one from Screwfix is probably a bit stronger, but I just don't like the applicator brush. It's difficult to get all the product out, messy to apply, and loose silicone on the brush ends up back in the pot. Apply your weapon of choice and then leave the well-ventilated room for 10 minutes. Watch silicone never peels and you'll get a headache in the process. When it starts to come away, use plastic tools, not metal, to remove everything that's loose and then repeat the solvent remover, weighting and scraping, sweeping up the debris as you go. When removing old silicone from around a bath that's tiled correctly, it's a doddle, but I inherited this train wreck of a bathroom and what should be a horizontal and a vertical surface that meet each other at 90 degrees. I've actually got gaps like the Mersey Tunnel. And in parts, I'm trying to remove a slab of silicone that's buried in the wall, rather than a bead that's on two accessible surfaces. The most important part of removing the silicone in a situation like this is to ensure that the vertical wall and the horizontal bath edge are both free from old silicone. After removing all the silicone you can with a dustpan and brush, vacuum it. There's still some bits you've missed, and you won't see them until it's too late. They'll be protruding out of your nice new silicone like a spot on school photo day. New silicone won't stick to the remover that you've just plastered all over it, so clean that off. Isopropyl alcohol is the best for this, and keep swapping for a new cloth or piece of kitchen towel. Next, fill the bath. They hold around 80 litres, so that's 80 kg of simulated weight to stretch the bath frame, meaning the new silicone won't pull away from the wall the first time you stand in the bath. This Kramer smoothing tool is the only one I recommend. I've tried a few, and that orange one that's currently doing the rounds on social media is straight out of a dog's arse. Check the biggest gap you have against your tool of choice. The largest on this Kramer tool will only just cut it here at 14mm. Then, cut your nozzle to the same width as the tool edge. It's to be used with the flat, unshaped side as the leading face. Next, drop everything and take your two 20-month-olds to a light show that you booked weeks ago, only returning at 10 p.m. to finish resealing the bath and questioning in all of your life choices. Apply a bead of silicone, and if you can do it in one smooth movement, great. But this is real life. The sink is too close to the bath, there's a tripod in the way, and I'm attempting to dam the Mersey Tunnel. If you don't put enough on in the first go, it's not the end of the world. Just smooth it off, and if there's not enough, stop, pump a bit more on, and smooth again. If it's really that bad, you can just scrape it all off and start again. It's not major heart surgery, no one's life is at risk, you can do it. Behind taps, especially these ones, are a nightmare. I've swapped for a new nozzle that will actually reach, and just keep pumping until the gap is filled. No chance of getting behind here with the Kramer tool, so I sprayed my finger with soapy water, never the wall, and apply light pressure to smooth it off. Then back to the Kramer tool when there's enough room. Here's a problem I was not expecting. These smoothing tools only work on a 90-degree angle, and this is not 90 degrees. So, back to a soapy finger. Silicone hides a multitude of sins, not only the installer's, but yours too, so don't worry about it. Is it perfect? No. But is it sealed, mould-free, and much better than before? Absolutely. Follow for more.